Hey guys, Ningen here, bringing you another Dragon Ball Z Dokkan battle video, and so today we are jumping back into the God event to take down the next opponent, which is of course BEERUS, the destroyer for our universe. Universe 7, stage 7, so we'll be getting our 7th piece of the Zeno support memory. For this one, I am going to run a combination with Goku's category. So we're running Reps of Universe 7 plus Miraculous Awakening. That pretty much only is covering the Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta. And of course, we brought Tech Caulifla because Tech Caulifla is the cheat code for this stage. The reason why I brought her for this one, I've tried not to bring her into every single stage, but I know this is one of the ones that people have been having a little bit more trouble with. And one of the reasons is, just like the Helez fight, although slightly different, he isn't the same typing all the way through. So for most of the other gods, the main strategy is just to bring a mono team where you have type advantage, bring your best units that you can fit into a leader skill like in that sort of category, and then just go from there basically. Whereas for BEERUS, he starts off as int, but if you bring a full physical team, you're going to be in trouble, because once this Fury meter in the top left here gets to full, he is going to transform into his Rage mode, and then he becomes STR. So if you brought a full physical team, your entire team now has type disadvantage, and you're not going to have a good time, because if you've been into any of these stages already, you know how hard they can hit you. So yeah, having a bunch of physical units around for the second stage is not going to be good. So we did bring along the physical blue boys. Wow, Goku didn't dodge the super attack. Nice. We did bring the physical LR Goku and Vegeta. We got to be careful about them for the stage when he becomes STR. But before then, they should be fine. They raise their defense on each super attack, so getting the additional super here is big. Because of the type advantage and the fact that we double supered, we should take double-digit damage here. And then we got Skinny Boo on the team, obviously under the Reps of Universe 7 lead. For the first bunch of turns, he has a 50% chance to dodge and has like 300% attack and defense. So even if he doesn't dodge, he has very, very high defense. So we didn't really start off with the best rotations. Tech Caulifla was in slot 7, which is pretty awkward. And then, of course, UI Goku not dodging the super attack from BEERUS definitely doesn't help, because that was a lot of damage. So we get the support memory item activate. We need to heal, so we've got a ton of defense this turn thanks to the support memory plus the Android 8 item. And then we can go ahead and do this. So Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta might take a fair bit of damage this turn, but unfortunately the item plus the support memory should mitigate that. And then obviously once BEERUS goes into being STR, then Vegeta's going to be perfectly fine. I can't believe he just dodged Goku's super attack as well. Because this is, we are using the Homie Goresh is Rainbow full level 10 links, LR UI Goku. So obviously he is quite the beast. Dodging the super attack there from BEERUS is fantastic. 3 million damage from Vegeta, very good. And yeah, thanks to the items and the support memory, we only take double-digit damage. He's not dodging my Goku. My Goku has 1 dupe, so he's got a little bit of extra additional. But he doesn't get the additional supers either. So that was a pretty unlucky turn for the both of the UI Gokus there. No additional super attacks from them. But now we are transferring into the Rage mode phase. So now we actually have Caulifla on rotation, so we're going to keep her in slot 1 for sure. Hopefully she gets super attacked, because that's where we want that 100% chance to dodge. If we get super attacked in this middle slot, I think we die, even with the item active. Like, there's nothing else I can do to give us any more defense or anything like that. But it's just unfortunately a case of, out of the, how many attacks on this turn? If that one is the super, we'd be in trouble. But fortunately, super attacks Caulifla straight away, so 100% chance to dodge means we are all good. Obviously, she doesn't do any damage whatsoever, because she's not under either of the leader skills. Even when she is, she's obviously not exactly the hardest hitting unit in the world, but that's not what she's here for. The 100% chance to dodge thing is just crazy. Like, it's such a huge advantage, because you can see just from this turn in particular, like how many attacks they stack up against you in one slot sometimes. And so having a 100% chance to dodge all of those attacks is just super, super good. So didn't get an additional super from the blue boys, but 30k damage from them, that's not too bad. Obviously, if they double super, that's going to be significantly less. So still potentially good for the future. We need UI Goku to get these dodges in. Not just to not take the damage, but obviously every time he dodges, he's becoming better defensively. So if we do have to take a hit a little bit later on, it's not going to be as bad. So I think we go with this just because of how well Boo should tank. Should we just use the active? We don't have any... we are eventually going to have the UI Goku on together with the other one on the other rotation. So I think... we can probably just go ahead and use this one straight away here. So we'll see how much damage this can do. We are going to have the two other UIs on rotation together for the other turns. That's obviously going to be a very powerful turn once they're getting linked up together. And of course, we're going to be able to use the other UI Goku's active skill next turn. So a whole bunch of extra damage. Can we get a crit? No crit, but 2 million damage, pretty good. And we'll leave you in slot 1. Hopefully, if there's going to be a super from BEERUS in slot 1, we can actually get the counter with Vegeta, and then of course if it's on UI Goku or Skinny Boo, there is the potential for them to dodge. So no super on Vegeta, that's good. He can deal some very significant damage here now that we have type advantage as well. Yep, nice 3 million crit. And then Goku, not too bad on his attack. Obviously only getting the 12 key super is a little bit unfortunate, but still 2 million crit. Gets the additional normal, and then this is where we need to see all these dodges. As soon as he's dodged like once or twice, he gains 30% extra defense per dodge, but only for the duration of that turn. But once he's dodged like once or twice, it doesn't matter if any of the rest of the hits actually do hit him, because he's not going to take a huge amount of damage anyway. And then obviously we can see here, Boo going to take double-digit damage from the normal attacks. He's not getting a lot of dodges in, but BEERUS is not going to super attack, so looking good. And then I guess we do this. I don't really want to float off UI Goku, but I don't want to put the blue boys in front of all of those attacks. I feel like that would be not a good way to go here. So we'll do this. Actually, we probably should use the active skill. So we'll go ahead and do that now. Get a little bit of extra free damage, because you never know if this Goku actually gets lucky this turn and does get the, you know, multiple supers. If we get the best possible RNG turn and we get 3 super attacks, not only are the second 2 guaranteed crits, but obviously in total that's going to be a lot of damage this turn. So we hit the active skill. We do get a crit as well, 3.2 mil, so that's very good. So again, we're just hoping that he's not going to super attack the blue boys in the middle here. And unfortunately, again, no 18 key super. We really need the Super Saiyan for Vegeta. We're going to have to float him off, and then the other rotation is going to be the double UI Goku one. I know, I thought it was this turn for whatever reason, but Tech Caulifla getting the additional into the super attack. Let's go. What's this crazy damage going to be? 40,000. Amazing. But he supered Caulifla again. So we've actually been getting some very good luck on this run, because the thing is, this event is very difficult, but it's also similar to the GT Legendary Goku event in the sense that, like, when you get to the STR Azaru phase, like specifically, a lot of the times on your team builds, you're going to have that one particular unit on the rotation where, even with using an item, if they take a super attack, you're potentially just going to die, and there's not a huge amount you can do about it. Which is really annoying, because obviously multiple attacks on this turn, only one of them was in the second slot, and that's so therefore like the most logical place to put LR Goku and Vegeta. But that one attack in that middle slot could have been a super attack, and then we would have been dead. And even with the item active, there's not really much we can do about it. But look at this, UI Goku coming in with that luck I was talking about. All of these super attacks, guaranteed crits. Unfortunately, it's not enough to fully finish off BEERUS here. But we are going to be going into the next phase. He should be dead next turn. Of course, he can dodge, so there is the possibility that he can throw our plan out of whack. But we'll definitely do this here, because STR UI Goku, he might be fully built up at this point. But the problem is, of course, that he does have the type disadvantage. So we might as well go ahead and use the other Android 8 here, top us back up to full HP, grab all of these with Vegeta, and then, yeah, unless BEERUS goes on a mad dodging spree, this should be the final turn. So, speaking of dodging spree, UI Goku, 100% success rate with those dodges, that's what we like to see, and then almost 5.5 million attack stat for him. So obviously that's the power of Rainbow UI Goku linked up with the STR. So he doesn't get the extra additional super attack though. So look at this, BEERUS surviving with the tiny sliver of health. Can't damage Goku, and then he dodges the super attack. Let's go. So STRUI, 5 million attacks that on him. Mine has 2 dupes. I think if he dodges this, it should have come up by now. So there you go. Big old Kamehameha to the face. We even get a crit for good measure. Full on overkill. 3 million damage, and BEERUS goes down. So go ahead and hit the star here. Go and collect our rewards. Like I said, the extra piece for the Zeno support memory, as well as 5 stones. We also get 1 stone for completing the stage for the first time as well. So let's go ahead and get this. And this leaves 1 more remaining for this part 2 of the celebration. Obviously, I will do, as I've done with the other 2 sets, I will do a guide for the part 3 for the last 4 gods. And of course, we will get the final video up probably after this one today. I'll probably put them both up today. So the battle against Liquor should be up later today as well. So stay tuned for that one. So that is going to be it for the video, guys. This has been the Masked Ningen. Smash that like button. Subscribe to the channel if you are new. Check out the links down below for the Discord and the merch store. And I will see you all again soon. Have a good one.